Hi boys and girls, welcome back. I hope you are all doing amazing today. For our riddle, it's what is an elephant's favorite vegetable? Think about it. It's kind of a funny play on words. Today we're going to be learning some more about seeds with a book called Flip, Float, and Fly, Seeds on the Move by Joanne Early Mackin and illustrated by Pam Paparoni. Beautiful illustrations. And a fun activity to go along with it at the end. Flip, float, fly. Take a breath and blow on a fuzzy dandelion. Whee! One puff sends the seeds soaring like small, soft feathers. They parachute up in the sky. They do kind of look like parachutists. Maple seeds whirl and twirl in a breeze. Flip, flutter, float. The wind lifts them up and off the tree. Away they fly like shiny green helicopters, spinning and spinning. Look like birds too. Tumbleweed plants grow as round as globes. In autumn their stems snap off. On the flat open prairie they roll, 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 sprinkling their seeds as they tumble. We see tumbleweeds around here. Basswood tree fruit clusters twist in the wind, dangle and dance. In the winter they drop like sailboats. They glide on the smooth, slick snow. That's what it looks like on the tree, and then a close-up. Locos tree pods look like long brown smiles. They dry, split open, and curl apart. Carrying seeds, each side scoots along, sliding on slippery ice. Skitter and skate. Seeds bump off along the way. Where water flows, it can carry seeds. Even a raindrop can wash tiny seeds away. Splash, swish, splatter, scatter. Pretty flowers. Looks like kind of like a mandevilla vine. The air inside of a coconut helps it float. Bounce, plop, it drops into the ocean and drifts away on the waves. If it sank, there would never be any other coconut trees elsewhere. Some seeds move on their own. Poke a touch, me not, seed pod and fall. Pop! Fling, the pop explodes, seeds are flung. Surprise! That's what they want nature to do. A wild oat seed curls up in the sun like a comma. The seed straightens out when it rains. Wiggle, jump! One way or another, it works its way into the ground. So here's some oat. And then here, you'll see. Kind of looks like a comma, then straight when it rains. Eventually turns to oat, like you'd have in your oatmeal. That's the fruit part of it. Animals move seeds around too. A bat finds a feast in a fig tree and wings away with seeds inside. The seeds pass through its body unharmed and falls to the ground in its droppings. I bet most of you thought the bats ate me. I almost called them vampire bats. Only a few, and those are called vampire bats, and they don't eat humans. A squirrel scurries to gather up acorns and bury them to eat later. But does it use all the food it collects? Nope, lost acorns can grow into strong, shady oak trees. Burdock seeds stick to sleeves and socks. They cling to feathers and fur. We carry them as we hike through the wilds and drop them off in new places. These are the ones we don't like getting on our socks, and I know my dog does not like getting them on her fur. People buy seeds from garden shops. Friends and neighbors trade them and share. Plants and seeds travel on ships, trains, and airplanes. Seeds on the move zoom over oceans, across cities and countries around the world. It's a beautiful picture. All the different ways seeds can move. People plant seeds in gardens and flower pots. They tend to the seedlings and watch them grow. Sprout, shoots, leaves, and roots. Flowers bloom and new seeds form, beginning the cycle again. Beautiful bouquet. And here's a picture. Here's a seed pod. Fruit that holds many seeds. Here's the seed. Here's the fruit. And here, the fruit holds the seeds. Here's what happens when it starts to grow. First underground, then it sprouts and gets bigger. This is a nut. It's a fruit or seed with a hard shell. A flower is a part of the plant that produces the seeds. Most flowers have brightly colored petals, so they attract pollinators. The stem is the main stalk or trunk of a plant. A stem grows above the ground. It supports leaves, flowers, and fruit. The leaves, the thin, flat, thin plant parts that grow from stems or twigs. Most leaves are green, and that's how they make food in the leaves. The roots, right here, the part of the plants that are underground, roots hold plants into place and soak up water from the soil. And that is the end of our book. Now here's a note from the author. Many seeds cannot sprout where they form. Why not? Too many seedlings would crowd the same spot. Layers of leaves would block the light. New plants and old would send out roots. Tangles of roots would compete for water. How does a seed get from place to place? An animal, wind, water might carry it, or it might move on its own. Many seeds ends up in places where they cannot grow. A seed needs a home with the right light, soil, and amount of water. It may land in a spot with perfect conditions, then it can sprout into a plant and grow and make seeds of its own. All kinds of seeds there. Okay, today's riddle. What is an elephant's favorite vegetable? Squash. Get it? It would squash it. Okay, today in the book we read, it talked about seeds kind of moving like a helicopter. So we're gonna make a paper helicopter today. I'll have the link to print up this. It was also in the book yesterday. And if you look, I have some beautiful new artwork on my mantle. Thank you, Lydia. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to do is cut out the rectangles. You cut out the straight lines. Do not cut the dotted lines. The dotted lines are for folding. I'll give you a second. I'm going to cut mine out and I'll be right back. Okay, boys and girls, I've cut out my two helicopters. This is a larger one, smaller one. I'm going to show you how to fold it. Now, you cut along the straight lines here and here and here. The dotted lines you fold. So one you're going to fold backwards, I'm gonna fold it towards myself. The other one forwards. Kind of make them so they're straight. Then with the two dotted lines here, I fold one in and the other out. So it kind of looks like that, one in, one out. Okay. We're gonna see if it looks like a helicopter coming down. Ready? Here we go. I'm gonna do it slow-mo this time. Let's see. Okay, boys and girls, that one was fun. One thing I should have told you is fold the end up a little bit. I find it makes it go a little faster and spin a little more. Now we're gonna try the larger one from the top of my stairs. You ready? I'll do it in regular motion first and slow motion if we need it. I'll see you in a few seconds. Bye. Okay, boys and girls, I'm gonna run up the stairs, gonna drop it over the piano. Let's watch and see what happens. Here we go. And let me reach out. Here we go. And it gets stuck in the tree. One more time, away from the tree. Okay, here we go. I hope you can see it. Woo! Let's see. Well, that was fun. Let me know how yours worked. Did the smaller one work better, the larger one? Can you color it? Will it make interesting designs as it spins? Can you just throw it up and watch it come down? Mine just did. Will the larger one do the same? A little bit. Have fun. I miss you. I love you. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.